All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, what's going on, party people? I guess we clocked in. Now, I go by the, if this is your first time here, definitely welcome. It's a great pleasure to have you here. I go by the name of L'Esprit. I am a spiritual healer. And essentially what I do as a spiritual healer is that I help you to become Christ-like, Krishna-like, or Buddha-like. And what that simply means is that I help you to attain your highest level of consciousness. Now, in this channel, to give is to receive, I use what I call the power of words, to help you with that. Now, what I call the power of words are pretty much what you would call quotes, wise saying. They go by many different names. But the bottom line on what I'm saying here, as you can see, those wise saying, those quotes, there's a structure to them. And to me, the reason why I call them the power of words, unlike what a lot of people think, your words are powerful. Yes, they are. But for me, the power of words really comes in on how those words are being put together. And the reason why I'm saying this, you'll see, regardless of what quote that you're reading, they have a tendency to creep up on you without even you knowing. So therefore, they demand your attention. They have the ability to bypass your conscious mind and to grab your freaking attention and get you to pay attention. It gets you to open up. That's why you'll see certain quotes and you'll just go like, wow. You'll automatically, depending on the nature of the quote itself, it could either motivate you, inspire you. You kind of get the point. But the bottom line, what makes them the power of words is because of those abilities. The ability to automatically demand your attention, bypass your conscious mind, and really get you to open up. And sometimes you may even read a quote, and then you automatically get this aha moment. Like I know for me, it works me out. It works the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, like I always tell people too, if there's any shortcut, it's gonna be in those quotes. It's gonna be in those quotes. Now, what makes those quotes powerful to me is their structure. It's just like when you reading poetry, there's a certain structure. Now, poetry and quotes, old saying, respectively, they're all different respectively. However, the one thing they all have in common is their structure. That's why every great speaker, we understand, like word association. You would see sometimes, a person would rhyme as they talking just so they could get your attention. And our ancestors were definitely aware of that. So that's why for me, when it comes to truly, when we talk about the power of words, it isn't necessarily the meaning of a word, but is how you put those words together. And somehow that talks to you in ways that even if I wanted, when how they say what's understood doesn't have to be explained. It's exactly that. It's exactly how it's being said. And the powerful thing about this shit too, it's like when you have certain quotes, it's like you don't even have to say much. And even if you have to say something in addition to that, but the way the quote is being said, it's like you still wouldn't be able to explain it to the fullest because, you would have to unpack it. And here's something else too. Those quotes, saying, or poetry, they are fully loaded with fucking wisdom. So that's why, to me, I always tell people, if there's going to be any shortcut in terms of your elevation or your growth, it's going to have to be those quotes. You're going to have to study them, to truly unpack. And when I tell you, and a lot of them too, it's like sometimes they require for you to already be at a certain level, just like everything else. It's not even the quote. That's just part of our nature. But anyway, now let's delve right into it. And then I already talked about the disclaimer. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but there is a disclaimer here in terms of, depending on what your background is. Like I always tell people, when it comes to wisdom, wisdom is always welcome, regardless of where it comes from. One truth never hurt another truth. If you're a man of truth, well, it doesn't matter where it's coming from, because the truth is always going to be the truth, because it's going to have to do with how you resonate with it. And here's something else I forgot to mention about those quotes too. They be fucking me up. I know me personally. You get to actually fucking experience those words acting out like on me. And even the statement that I'm going to be talking about tonight, when I heard it, I'm like, you know, my God. You know? And especially when it comes to that too, I know for me, I'm very sensitive. But most importantly, that's exactly what you see. Let's just say when your pastors, when people go to church, they're like, the pastor said something. I know that's right. You know, those would be the power of words, and you know how the word is acting up on you. But anyway, I think I forgot to mention that, but you get the gist. So the quote that I'm going to be talking about tonight is from the Gnostics. I believe it's the Gospel of Thomas, chapter 3. See, I'm giving you verses, chapter 3. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just so you guys know, like for me, I get quotes from fucking voodoo, the Sufis. Oh, Sufis are fucking, oh my God. You know, I mean, they're also, I mean, I think there are also, yeah, the Persians, Sufis, it's all the same shit. Doesn't matter. Buddhists, Christianity, the Bible, doesn't matter. Like I said, wisdom is wisdom, regardless where it comes from. So the quote that we're going to be talking about tonight, I mean, I never thought like, man, it, you know, I mean, I'm not even sure if I even need to comment on it, but, you know, because I felt like it says everything right then and there. But again, you know, well, we'll talk about some other shit, but that still relate to it. But anyway, man. So the quote goes like this. This is Jesus talking. When you truly and fully, there's no fully, when you truly get to know yourselves, you will be known. And then you would also know that you are the true sons of the living Father. God damn it, motherfuckers. I mean, I'm very sensitive when it comes to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me repeat that again. When you truly get to know yourselves, you will be known. And then you would know that you are truly the sons of the fathers of the living Father. God damn it, motherfucker. Like, I feel like that summarizes everything I've ever talked about. And by the way, if this is your first time here, I have another channel. It's called L'Esprit. You could check that out too. I mean, the format is a little bit different there. I kind of go more in depth when it comes to certain things. But, you know, I mean, the point and the purpose here is to help you to attain your highest level of consciousness. But anyway, man, listen. So again, there's a, do I really need to say more? I guess. All right, let's go. So when you truly get to know yourselves, then you will be known. And damn, man, I feel like there's a lot that's being said here, but at the same time, that's not being said. What does it mean to truly know yourself? And what's the relationship with that and you being known? Like in so many words, I mean, so that's why I always tell you guys, man, you are the way. And that's what it meant, like when Jesus was saying, I am the way. You are the way. Even when you are blocking yourself, even when you are creating obstacle for your own self, you're still the way because you're the one creating those. So that's why it's important for you to understand that, or like Jesus said, you know, a man cannot live off of wine and bread alone, man. It's your business for you to support yourself, to know who you are, to study you, because the mystery is truly who you are. The mystery. So therefore, that requires for you to be highly invested into you. Not just the aesthetic part of you, getting your nails done, you know what I'm saying, getting your hair done, looking good. Okay, that's all good too. Just like you eating, you know, like just like you having bread and wine. You know what I'm saying? Dick and pussy. I mean, life can't just be about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you truly get to know yourself, then you understand. And for me, and that's why I've been coming to the park a whole lot, man. It's almost like I'm fulfilling myself. I'm fueling myself in a way that, I mean, it's never been done before. I mean, I've always done meditations. I'm always done a whole bunch of other shit. But this, man, it's so freaking, now, not just peaceful, the connection. Oh my God, man. It's just like, it does something to my being. You know, but anyway, and not to mention too, I've been getting downloads too, and crazy, like the psychic ability even got even crazier. Because now I'm getting it straight from the source. But anyways, that's none of your business. I'm just talking too much. I talk too much. But anyway, going back now to you getting to know yourself, that's why I always tell you guys, hey, you are the way. If you don't use you, how good are you? But that part of you getting to know yourselves is referring to your self-esteem. It's referring to your inner divine qualities. When you use your gifts, these are your divine qualities. Then now you're doing things, you know, not because of what other people are saying, not, you know what I'm saying, but you following your inner self. And that's what's going to bring you closer to God. But not just that, you will also be known, because now the gift, you'll know what to share with other people. Like, I'm able to share this with you, and hopefully, I guess, not to, shit. If you're watching this, well, nigga, I mean, I'm known. The fuck? I'm known all around the world, nigga, and will be too. But anyway, the bottom line of what I'm saying here is that through my gifts, now I could be known by other people and truly being known for who I am. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because now the target and the aim has to be one. And by me doing this for me, I'm really expressing who I am. So therefore, not only I would be known not just in a popular way, but people would also know me for who I am. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why you do the things you love. It reveals who you are, and then you find the person that loves you. Hey, listen, man, I'm tipping everybody today. You know what I'm saying? Since we're talking about the power of words, shit. You know what I'm saying? Come get your medicine, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I got it for you. Let me get some water. Let me get some water. I got a mouthful for you motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm very excited, man. It's always a pleasure. And here's something else too, man. Like, this is my reward. This is me taking, listen, I'm serving whoever this means something to, or who is able to elevate from here, man. Listen, it's on the house, man. Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything you want to say, just this is the God you need to honor in me, which is in you. Because as a spiritual healer, the only thing I could do, like the Buddhist says, and I really love the way they put it together, they call it the mirror of wisdom, or the great mirror, or the great mirror of wisdom, however the fuck they say it. Because that's the only thing I could do. I could reflect, hopefully if you have it in you, because a man of light has light inside of him. To be of light, well, to find the light, you got to be of the light. And this is why this is not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. I'm sorry. It's not for everybody. And when you understand that, because it requires a certain, this is for the ones, who has those urge in them. The urge to learn, the urge of, for you to be better, or the urge for you to even know who the fuck you are. You gotta have those urges, man. I know for me, like, as soon as I hit this fucking floor, man, I was running. I wanted to know who I was, nigga. 7, 8 years old, man. I'm reading the Bible. Nigga, I'm a genius. I'm a motherfucking genius. It's like that. A man of God, man. A man of the light. You know what I'm saying? The true Illuminati. Because through me, you could be illuminated, motherfucker. But if anybody who's not doing any illuminations, how do you call these people Illuminati? But anyway, now going back, because I need to center myself. I mean, again, I'm passionate about this shit, nigga. I love what I do. Which is really, man, each one teach one. Listen, man, I'm giving you, shit, man, the best of me, baby. I'm giving you the best of me. It's always going to be this. You're always going to get that from me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to break some bread with you, man. So, now going back to when you truly know yourself. But not just that, there's an urge here for you to know who you are, man. And like I always tell people, you gotta go enter. And that's why, there's another quote too. I'm gonna talk about that one tomorrow. That's from the gospel. I'm like, I'm saving that for tomorrow. Because fuck it. I'm already here. But anyway, Jesus said some shit about whoever drank from the word of his mouth. I'm like, Jesus, no pause, nigga. Man? That shit sounded like some Diddy shit. But anyway, let me stop. Because I was wilding while I was seeing it. Like, what the fuck, Jesus? Is that? Oh, man, let me stop. Anyway. See, I'm wilding. So now going back to, finding yourself, man. We are known through our fucking talent. And even our ancestors also know that too. That's why they give you the name based on what you do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you see how, if you know anything about the Fugees, like the guys call Lauryn Hill El Boogie. Because she had a tendency as she rhyming to do her little dance. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how she expresses herself. So I'm saying that to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I'm saying that to say, I was thinking about some other bullshit. But anyway, I was saying that to say, by you, but that requires you to know you and for you to showcase that. Do you understand what I'm saying? For you to showcase that, for you to be the light of the world, you have to embrace you, and this is your treasure. Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, yourself is the key. You are the key. When you know you, that's why they say when you control who you are, then you have the ability to control your environment. Which is true, because now you're not projecting yourself. You're not being delusional. You see things for who they are. But that requires you to know you. You can't fake the funk, baby. There's no way. You could try all you want. You can never fake the funk. Again, it requires you. Not only then, but you will be known. Known, like, I think to me, in that particular instance, there's 2 layers to it. Known meaning other people would be able to recognize you. Now you have pretty much your own fingerprint. You have activated that. Your individuality. And that's what makes you the Son of God too. And the Son and the Father together is that interaction with you and God. It's like you and the universe. Through you, you are connected to everything else. And that's what they call the Father. But anyway, then you will be known also, in terms of, popularity too, because everybody will know this is what this guy does, or this is the kind of skill that he got. So again, like I always tell people, man, this whole Bible or anything mythology, the whole idea is for you to materialize it. The idea of the words must be made flesh, what this is referring to, just like knowledge, got to be wisdom. I mean, I hope you're not going to school to be a stupid person, are you? So therefore, the whole purpose of that is to materialize it. That's why you go to school, now to expand your mind. But this is also showing you too, on a side note, that your essence, there's more to you than what you look like. That's why you have to elevate your mind. You got to feed God in you. That's why any man of God, like, you should acknowledge that you cannot live your life just based on dick and pussy. And when you do, that's when you become one-sided. And this is the recipe for toxicity. This is what you see in this society. And a lot of that shit too is done on purpose too. Because once you know I mean, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you think I'm gonna vote for? To do what for me? Exactly. I mean, I take full accountability here. I'll vote for me every day, baby. I hope you're voting for you. But then again, I mean, I'm not going to go that route, but there's a lot that can be said. And I think I had a couple days ago, I have a video where I was talking about the matrix, by you not learning, your inner self. I mean, that's what you see. Now you're living for not like a self-worth now. It's not self-esteem, it's self-worth. It's an image that now represents you. And because of these things, that's why people can't take accountability, because it will fuck up their image. Because, you have a sense of identity, and that's what you see, and that's what most people call the ego, because you get to, showcase, you showing how insecure you are, which is true internally. However, your ego is protecting you at the same time. But anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that. I talk about the ego too. I got tons of videos about it. But in terms of what we're talking about here, like when you don't know you'll just be average. But yeah, you have to be average, because now it's a picture, it's an image that you're trying to maintain. That's why what you see in the society, everybody is keeping up with the Joneses. You have to. Because that's the image that you go by. For you to do well in life, well, there's certain things that you got to do. Then you're not considered being a failure. Again, that image, that statue, that, whatever the fuck that is. But the minute you embrace you automatically annihilate all that shit. None of that shit matters. You transcended that shit. But not just that. I mean, there's a chain of actions that comes when you don't embrace you. Not only are you living for the Joneses, you can't take accountability. You don't want to be vulnerable, because now vulnerability requires you showing your flaws. I mean, not your flaws. I'm wilding. You will show your flaws. Can you see why nobody wants to? People are always like, it's okay to make a mistake. Like, nigga, I know. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Like, all right. Well, thank you for telling me. That's how you would feel when you embrace yourself. But when you don't, and when you do that too, there's a chain of other shit. You can't really love someone else, because now you're not going to love them for who they are. Now you're checking on that image. How is that image looking? What is the self-worth of that person? That's what it is. And that's what now you have marriages now. That's another self-worth. Now to validate or to somehow have to be in a good relationship you have to be married. You know what I'm saying? It's like marriage now validates, how good your relationship is. No, I mean, shit. Again, the image. I mean, it's not a coincidence you're living in a world like that. And this is what you see. It's chaotic. And just like I was saying, it's only through spirituality that you can become sane. You're not selfish. You're not stepping on other people's toes. Hey, listen, man, we all can eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Do you really have to kill somebody else? Like, we all can eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to have all of this shit around you and then you giving crumbles to somebody else and then you feel better? Come on, man. That insecurity that is being manifested. Again, self-worth, not self-esteem. But anyway, again, and this is why those statements are fully loaded, because when he said when you truly know yourselves, you'll be known. Again, there's a whole bunch of shit that is being said here too. But he's also trying to point you to go inside. And even true love and all that shit, all these shit are inner qualities, man. Those are divine qualities. But you have to embrace you, meaning the you that goes beyond your physical. And as you do so now, again, without repeating myself, that's how you truly show who you are, man. You become the light of the world. How do you expect to be a celebrity and then you have no star power, man? But how do you, you're going to have to shine somehow, man. It's not what you have that's going to make you shine, man. It's who you are. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why people like Jesus was known. Not just Jesus or any man of quality, who's, or depending on what they do and how active they are in the community or, their actions or what you call the great men, however the fuck. It's by them being who they were, man. Then now you had the ability to show the star, qualities. Now, that is just the first part of it, right? So now the second part of it, when he said, when you truly know yourselves, you will be known. And then now the other part, man, and that's what really does it for me. You know what I'm saying? And then he says, and then and then after you know yourself and then you being known, and then you will know that you are truly the sons of the living God or the living Father. Man, what a bold statement. What a bold motherfucking statement. That is a statement of authority. I come straight from the source, man. The nerve of that guy. You know what I'm saying? Can you wonder? Can you see it's not a coincidence? The whole Jesus story, why he was not even accepted by the Pharisees, because he claimed to be God. And that's why I always tell you guys too, if Jesus were to come back right here, right now, and many Jesuses have came back, including one of, shit, who the fuck you think you're talking? Who's talking to you? This is the true Illuminati, man. The true Christ, the Buddha. But just like he said, I was among the darkness, but they couldn't recognize me, man, because they don't have it inside of them. You know what I'm saying? That's why a prophet is never recognized in his own country, man. Again, those are practical shit. That's why when you're talking about spirituality, it is your the life that you're living now. And all that is doing is giving you a deeper understanding, is helping you to develop your inner vision, or another way of saying that, it's your only way to sanity. It's you. Like I always tell people too, man, the pain, the remedy of the pain is in the pain. It's you. You are that diamond in that fucking, in the fucking dirt, or you are the lotus. You gotta sit on that lotus, baby. Man. So now it's the nerve of this guy, right? So to make a bold connection between you knowing yourself and somehow God, the powerful God. You see, this is why this type of knowledge is called esoteric knowledge. You cannot take it literally. That's what breathing life into the letters mean. You give it the meaning. Do you understand? Shit. So then again, do you see what I'm saying? So that's why I always tell people, man, to talk about Jesus means nothing. But to activate that in you, that's something else. It's that activation. And once you do, guess what happens? That's why we all gonna sound alike. Because you're gonna talk like him, and you know, he will reveal himself through you, however the fuck. And him in you. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's not even, I mean, I guess it's coming out of my mouth, but what this is saying? I got nothing to do with this, dog. First and foremost, all right, motherfuckers, I got nothing to do with this. I'm just reading the shit from the fucking, Gospel of Thomas. It's you having an issue about embracing you and seeing God in you. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, when we talk about God in us, man, somehow a lot of people always get offended. This is not coming from an arrogance perspective. It's just coming from me understanding another aspect of myself and how it's connected to everything around me. This is me acknowledging the spiritual aspect in me, and then now I can see it all around me. But also with that ability, you know, I'm seeing the connection, you know, like at times, I know for me, I feel cosmic. Like the universe is my body. That's why when I'm connecting here, man, it's like I'm connecting with nature. I'm nature. Like no bullshit, like I'm nature. I'm the ocean, I'm that rock, I'm the tree, I'm whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm all that, man. And more. That's a whole lot to me, man. That's a whole motherfucking lot to me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck do you think this is? You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of hard-headed ones. I mean, you know, the hard-headed ones, you know what I'm saying? They saw me by myself. They thought I was by myself. You must be crazy. Yeah, that's what you thought. You know what I'm saying? You thought wrong, motherfuckers. But anyway, and this is the only way you can make the connection with God. The key is for you to go within. And that God aspect of you, of course, we're not referring to us. That's why we call him the Father. We're not referring to the one, let's just say, who built the universe. But then again, I have to dumb it down for you motherfuckers too. But yeah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's accepted here. You know what I'm saying? But yet again, it's not for everybody. But I guess what I'm saying is, you know, in terms of where you at, and if you have that urge, you know, maybe I need to break it down for you a little bit, you know, give you a little more insight. You know what I'm saying? I had to take it easy on you for a second. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, just a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got to keep applying pressure. Oh, I got to keep my foot down. You hear me? All the time. You know what I'm saying? Even when my foot is up, I still put my shit down. You hear me? Man, listen, man. Shit. You got me fucked up. So now, yeah. So we're not, you know, it's not a literal thing, you know, and anybody, you know, who have activated that in them, I mean, you're going to see the conversation is the same. In fact, the quote about Jesus that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, I mean, shit. You know, it's precisely talking about that. That's why I always tell people, you know, if you're looking at Jesus from a fucking historical perspective, you're losing your mind. You know, if it was black, if it was white, if it was, you know what I'm saying, the part of, I mean, shit, like, you know, you lost. I mean, you're talking about something that's not adding any value to you. You don't have any insight with that. So what I see even in the Bible, these motherfuckers, they talking about book references. Show it where it says that to me. Meanwhile, even the Bible, the same Bible that they're reading is telling them the letters kills. And that's what you see. That's why they're not activated. There's no life in them. And they always skip the part that would allow them, because, you know, the Bible, I mean, it's quoted too. There's certain aspect, you know, that gives you that life for you to unlock the other ones now. But the wise one would know, you know, that's why they will say, now, when the Bible says, ye are gods, if you understand that, that would allow you to understand other aspect of the Bible. For you not to take it from a literal sense. But that's the activation that needs to take place in you first. And then now you could tap into that side of it. That's why for me, and even when I'm talking about Jesus, it's never, ever from a physical perspective. It's always going to be from a fucking from an energy perspective. And that's what being a Christ is, to attain that highest level of consciousness. And that's why he was trying to guide you, for you to get inside of you. That's the key, your inner self. You build your self-esteem, you have integrity, love, respect. Now these things become automatically. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck would I look like to live my life or trying to act a certain way just so I don't go to jail? It's like there's nothing passionate about life. Like, I had to, for me to regulate my actions, that's some slave shit, man. That's some dumb shit. But I get it, you know, and that's why you need laws too for these motherfuckers. For those, but those of you who have the light of God in you, listen, that light it will guide you. I'm speaking for the true Illuminatis here, man. This is here we are. If you've never seen what it looks like, look again, baby. Giving you a full look, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take a good look too, man. You know, only then you would realize that you are the Son of God. Just like I was saying, that connection that I have, that I feel. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like it reveals your divinity, your individuality as well. Because that's what this is truly talking about. Then you get to realize your individuality. And then you will know that you are truly the Son of the living Father. Through your individuality, you can connect with the universe. But again, key word is individuality, meaning you. Your own DNA, your own blueprint, your inner self, your inner guidance, your individuality. That's you. Mine is different from yours. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's on the house, baby. I'm feeling great. So again, let me decode it for you, which I have already done. But when you choose you, when you know who you are, then it will be shown to others. And then when it's being shown to others and you being known, then now through your individuality, you will have the ability to understand and connect with the living God. Then you would know in so many words that you are, as they say, you know what I'm saying, that ocean, what is it called? Man, I can't recall, that drop. Then you understand that although you are the drop, but you are also the ocean. But you know that you are a drop, and then you also know the ocean. That's what this is saying. That's how God is in you and you in God. That perfect harmony. But it can only be done through your fucking individuality. God damn it. I mean, do I need to bust it upside your head, motherfucker? Get this shit, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, man. Look at yourself. And when you also understand that too, that's why they said the fruit of the Spirit. Now, when you're delving into yourself, man, you have compassion for others. You can relate. You understand that they make mistakes, but you'll also have the ability to understand that, hey, man, you fucked up there. I mean, I ain't judging you, but hey, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go through what you need for you to elevate. That goes for everybody. That's why every man must stand for himself. You have to answer to your own self, man. You have to answer to your actions. And that's why the aim, you got to become one, baby. Come on, man. I'm giving y'all games, man. I'm feeling like that. It's that part, man. But anyway, I'm going to have to roll out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna boogie for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I fulfill this side of me. Now I'm going to fulfill the other side. You feel me? Yeah, man. Love is love. Each one teach one. Always remember, man. Listen, man. Wisdom is wisdom regardless of where it comes from. But anyway, did I need to summarize that? Let me see, because I'm walling a little bit before I go. I want to make sure that I'm leaving you with something positive here. Hopefully, man, we talk about put some shit together yourself too, man. Because here's the sight that I'm giving you too as well. Hopefully you get to see that aha moment. Then you can connect and put together your own understanding out of everything that I just said. That's how I'm concluding this shit, motherfucker. How about that for a conclusion? How about that for a conclusion? But anyway, I'm just wilding. Hey, man, it's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, always go within, so you never go without. Do you see again another one of those? What breaks your heart? You know what I'm saying? Help adjust your vision. You see, when you're eating from the tree of life, when you're getting the wisdom of yourself, listen, the opportunities are, your growth is just, it's your expansion. It's crazy. There's no limitation. I just told you I am the tree. But you have to understand that, though. It's a level of activation and you being in tune with you. And that's why these things, you can't take it literally. And I know for me, as my whole speech also changed too. Now I'm adjusting to this kind of language, man. It's divinely now. We speak different, man. You know what I'm saying? This is it's come on, man. This is different. But anyway, you know, and always remember too, man. I mean, if you not being true to you, you're always gonna be false to somebody else. And if you're being true to you, you can't be false to nobody, baby. Aishin. Bro. Malay. Love.